Welcome once again to the Hyella video tutorials. In this video, I'm going to be taking you through the Hyella accounting module. In the accounting module, we have the functions like sales, purchase, posting transactions, checking our stock level, looking at our financial reports. In the financial reports, we'll be looking at reports like the income statement report, statement of financial position. We'll be looking at our balance sheets and our chart of account. So going straight to activities, we have a core menu called sales here. Under sales, we have new order and we also have point of sale. Basically, the two of them perform same function, but for the point of sale, you just sell out your item immediately. At this point, then it reduces from your stock. So you probably just search out an item, specify your quantity, select your customer, modify the quantity if you want, click on save, put in a customer, or you could create a new customer, then confirm your sale. That does it. But using the order menu, you have to run out your sales. Then by the time you're done, you now have to go and raise a way bill for the customer when it comes up to pick up the item. At that point, that's when your stock is being reduced. Then we also have the menu called the purchase. Now, under the purchase, we have two kinds of purchase order. We have the simple purchase order, then we also have the detailed purchase order. The basic difference about these two is with the detailed purchase order, you could manage foreign purchases because it covers extra charges, where you could capture extra charges and you could specify what currency they are on and specify your exchange rates as well. So you could capture multiple charges at this point, whereas you specify your items here. When you're done, you preview whatever you've done, and you save the transaction. Then when the goods come in, you have to go and generate the goods receipt notes for the particular item. And we also have a shorter form of it. We find that here at our main menu called by items. In this particular function, you don't need to raise a goods receipt note. By the time you capture the items here that you want to purchase, you specify your quantity, select your vendor, put in your pro forma invoice reference, and you restock immediately. This is basically used when your item is on ground. Then we also have the function, as I said earlier, post transaction. The posting transaction, we'll find it under the menu called Finance. Under Finance, we have post transactions. Now, this particular module and menu, we could use it to pay our vendors. So you could select any particular vendor. If you own the vendor, the goods receive notes is going to come up there. As you could see here on my screen, I selected a vendor called Ken Bitrus. Here was a purchase I made from this vendor earlier, and this was the cost. So I could just select that particular goods receipt note. The amount is going to come in here. I'm going to add it up here. As you could see, it's appearing here 30,000. I'll specify up here the account I'm going to use in paying him. State a description, then I post my transaction. Same thing I could do with the customer. So I could come up here. I could do receive payment from customer or refund the customer. I'll specify a customer at this point. Specify the amount. This customer is either paying me or I'm refunding to the customer. Add to the account. Then specify what account I'm paying from. Then I post the transaction. We also have the menu or the module called reports. Under reports, we have series of reports, but here we have our stock level report. When you click on your stock level, by your left-hand side, you have series of settings you need to make. Here we have reports. You could specify the kind of stock level report you want to see. I could go to my stock value report. I could specify all categories, specify my start date and my end date, and it pops up this way. Now you could further click on a particular item to reveal a stock ledger. Now on the stock ledger, it's going to give you a detailed breakdown of entries when your items came in and how you've been using them when you push out. When you get more, it's going to give you a historical detail of how this item did flow in and out of the system. Then finally, we have a financial report. The financial report, as I said, we'll be looking at statement of comprehensive income, which is this. You specify your start date and end date. For now, I do not have any major entry, so that's why I said no data found. Then you also you could see your statement of financial position like this now. My statement of financial position, as you could see, I have some values here. This is picked up from my inventory initially. So the value of the stocks in my inventory is totaled at 51,000. So you could easily get your report of statement of financial position. We also have a chart of account. When you click on a chart of account, you could see it. It's going to give you a detailed list of all chart of accounts being operated in the system. Then we also have the trial balance, so you could see. So we have lots of series of other reports you could go through at your own convenience. Yes, not to forget, there was something I did omit at posting a transaction. We also have the functions where you could pay your bills. So we have series of bills predefined in here. So as you could see, so let's say you're paying cable TV or PHCN, you could capture the amounts, add the accounts, make your necessary settings, and you post it. And all these things are going to appear on your financial report. Thank you very much once more.